Alright, welcome to this episode of the Radisson Blu Glasgow series. This is episode 3, it's kind of really 2B. Currently in the premiere in Edinburgh, so that's why I'm keeping my voice down, so I don't make too much noise. And you might be thinking, you're in the premiere but this is part of the Radisson series, and you're just looking at this little lift button that you've seen a billion times before. By the way, this lights up blue, if you're wondering, and it's fallen over. Well, the reason this video has been made is to show you something that I got while being at the Radisson for episode 2, which you'll have seen. If you haven't seen it, go watch it, top right, and then come back here. Anyway, what I want to show you is a lift part that I got from the work. And the lift part that I got from the work is one of the landing panels, one of the iconic Destination Dispatch landing panels. Look at this. 4, 5, 6. Oh, doing those ones first, then going back up to those ones. And there is the screen. Now, of course, these are from probably 2002. However, as you saw, the new lift actually says 2005. So I'm not sure, that might just be the internal fixtures being changed though. Possible those panels do kind of look like possible very early slap-ons like we've seen on other Schindlers before. But this is a very, very cool panel. Of course, this is a wheelchair accessible button which makes the doors stay open for longer and disables the door close button for a while. You press that and then you type your number and it goes 6. Take car C. That should have gone there.
2. Take car A.
There we go. So, yeah, very cool panel this one. This one's in really good condition as well. The only exception, the 0 button, because this one was up on a floor where everyone pressed 0 and nothing else, which is why all these numbers are in such good condition, because they are like never pressed. Just the 0, maybe a little bit the star, maybe a little bit that one as well. But as you saw, those lifts are now being converted to conventional call buttons, and more is to come from that series. But I just wanted to do this little video showing this lift part. Let's turn it over. Turning it over, you can see that sticker which says Control SW must be, and then some things. Iconic 10 TXGC or MXGC, 1.46 or 1.3. Let's see if we can find any hints about which one that is. Sorry, I'm kind of realizing this is sideways. Focus. Focus. LEDs. Any of these things help? Oh, hang on. 2000. I see a sticker that says 2005. You can't really see it because this case is kind of misted up, but you can just about make out. This is 2005. Interesting. Now, I cannot see anything to answer what that caution says yet. You can see a connector with a blue something or other there. What does that say? A few things. This is either Iconic 10 TXGC or MXGC. And this is where all the buttons are. And we've got a circuit board down here. Does this have any hints? No, I don't think so. Just got all the circuit board component numbers and things. That number's not helpful either. So then, TXGC or MXGC? That is the question. Clearly both are suitable for Destination Dispatch because that is there. M10 overlay. Very interesting. Iconic 10, Iconic TXGC, Iconic MXGC. I guess it could be any of them. The mystery continues. Let's turn it back over though. And have a look at the front, where all the action happens, pressing the buttons of course. I keep missing the buttons because looking at it on the phone, trying to press it, is interesting. But this is my latest acquisition. This Schindler Destination dispatch landing panel. Let me know what you think of this. I love this thing. This is really cool, and these buttons are very good condition. Like I say, just at 0, but of course you would expect that. Let me know what you think though. Alright everyone, so since the last part of the video that I filmed in the Premiere In, there's been some new information, and it kind of leads to more theories more than anything about these lifts and this panel. So let's go through them. So obviously, on the new lifts it says these are from 2005, but the hotel opened in November 2002. And yes, I'm pressing the buttons relative to the end of the year numbers. So what's going on there? Because obviously if these were installed in 2005, but the hotel opened in 2002, surely there has to be something between them. Because you couldn't just have no lifts at all, because that just wouldn't work. Accessibility would not allow that for very obvious reasons. So what is going on there? Well, let's have some theories, shall we? And to do that, let's just turn this panel round. Turning the panel round gives us this circuit board on the back, which we were looking at before. And if we turn over, you can see the following. First of all, the possible logics it could have run, but that's not very important for now. You can also see these things. What actually matters is a little tiny sticker here, which is trying not to focus on. That says 2005. Now this is where the theory comes in. So my theory is, based on this 2005 sticker here, that these lifts were originally installed with conventional call buttons in 2002, but then this destination dispatch system was modded in 2005 for some reason. Because there's no other reason for this to say 2005 on this circuit board, and for the new lifts to also have 2005 on them. There has to have been something there before these were put in, because you could not open a hotel that's got floors ground 1 through 6. You could not open that with no lifts at all. There has to have been lifts there. And of course the inside panels, I'll throw a picture up on screen right now, look a bit like a slap-on. So surely that must mean 2002, a conventional button system was installed. 2005, it was modded into what we saw in episodes 1 and 2 of this little series. So could it have been Schindler D series fixtures originally? Could it have been more FIMXB? Well, who knows. With that being said, let's turn this panel back around for a proper end to the video. So with that being said, I hope you've enjoyed this video looking at this lift part. Let me know in the comments what you thought of it, and stay tuned for the next episode of the Radisson Blu series, because it's going to be the big one, the one you've all been waiting for. All 3 lifts done and in service. I was hoping to do it in such a way that the 4th lift would be the next episode, however that's not going to be open until the end of the year or so. So we're just going to have to wait a bit for that, and instead bring forward the big reveal of the set 3 in their completed form. And I think you're going to find them very interesting, because there's been some changes that I did not expect that are very, very cool. So please look out for that, stay tuned for it. I hope you're looking forward to it. And with that being said, let me know in the comments what you thought of this lift part. This is now preserved as something to remember the old lift system by. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and make sure you stay tuned for all 3 glass lifts done, because for the first time you will get a view. That is not the only change that has happened with those lifts since the last time we saw them. Thank you for watching this video, hope you enjoyed it, and for this episode, that will be it. See you in episode 4.